Are any of you just feeling exhausted from this world? That no matter what it is that you do, you just feel like you're never getting ahead? Uh, I just feel like this world is severely broken, that everything that we were taught growing up about how to get ahead in life in this day and age just kind of doesn't matter anymore. And I'm kind of done. I just feel like everything that I've been trying to put out into the world in the last few years has resulted in zero return. And I find myself asking all the time, like, what's the point? I don't want to have a nihilistic view of the world, but I just find this system that has been created no longer works for most of us, especially even for myself. And we're from an early age, we're told to figure out what it is that we want to do or who we want to be to make money, to fit into society. And it's like, which is why many, even, I don't know if you remember, but even when I was a kid, it was like, oh, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be an astronaut. You know, and how are you going to contribute to society? And I think for a while that worked, but the world was also a very different place in comparison to where we are today. Um, and it kind of like it kind of doesn't matter anymore. It's like we're stepping into a new age where even if you do want to go into something that you like, you have to look at if it makes enough money. So even if you're passionate about it, you might have to be like, well, it's not gonna get me by. We're just conditioned to contribute to the system. And I just think that the world is severely broken right now. Um I had to take social media off my phone because I can only take it in small strides now, because it's just I'm just constantly being bombarded by stupid crap. And you know this conversation that I'm having with you right now is about the system as a whole, because as I was saying earlier, we were told to, when we were younger, pick something that we liked and enjoyed and make a career out of it. But that system has failed us. But now we're in a new system because of a result of it. And this new system is social media and everyone trying to be something online, and everyone, you're seeing people making hundreds of thousands of dollars from OnlyFans or stupid, idiotic videos off TikTok. Some kid trying to be funny, going around town screaming in stores or what have you. Or just the other day, and I get so triggered. I get so triggered. There's this person, content creator, who, I don't know, I find people that openly share how much money they're making, they're either lying or, just full of shit. But she claims that she's making 600,000 US dollars from taking photos of her pets. First off, why on earth would you need that much money? And how is it that you're making more than engineers or doctors for photos and videos of pets? I love pets just as much as the next person, but really? or the OnlyFans model that's making millions of dollars. The system doesn't reward hard work anymore. It just doesn't. I'm calling it out for what it is. And this is why there's so many people that are wanting a reset. And, looking at the way the state of the world has been lately, I don't know. How do we move forward from here? How do we keep going from here? We can't go back to what it was. And everyone is becoming so obsessed with needing to go viral and making a boatload of money off social media, TikTok, and even for this channel, I'll be honest. I was being told to post on Instagram and TikTok and stuff to get views and people to come and see the channel, and it's like I can't. I stopped posting for like 4 days now. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm on there. I hate it. It's like post every day, and you need to put these hashtags and sick. It's sick. I honestly, I don't find it normal that we live in a world where we need to be on all the time. So it's like, what do we do? So I'm a part of an older system that wants to believe in it, but it's a failed system. So I'm stuck in between old and new, but I don't like either or of them. I don't like the old way because, well, it doesn't fit anymore in with the cost of living and with companies not giving a crap about you anymore. Gone are the days of working for a company 25, 30 years. It's finished. That's done. That's been done for over 10 years now. So it's like, what do I do? Okay, so I'll join the masses and become a TikTok or Instagram sheep. Fuck that. I don't. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, I went to school, got an education, and it feels worthless. It feels absolutely fucking worthless. Worked my ass off to get it done, and been trying to be a part of that system. Got laid off twice once in 2023, another time in 2024. I was making good money, and now I'm making half of my salary in my current job that I'm at. I took it as a temporary measure, and I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I just don't. And it's just, even if I was making $100,000 a year, it's still not enough to really, to buy a house and contribute to the system. So it's like, what do I do? What like, just like I said, join the masses, go viral rather on TikTok and Instagram. That's not my life. That's not what I want. That's really not what I want. If that's what you want, fine, but this is not normal. Needing to be on your phone all the time, recording every moment, capturing every moment. There needs to be some other system, and I don't know what it is. I really wish I had all the answers, but I'm burnt. Like I feel burnt, It's like getting these videos out here. It's like, yeah, I'm talking to myself right now. I don't know who's watching. Maybe you're watching and you're listening to this. But if the algorithm doesn't like it, you're not even going to see it. So it's like, do I continue? Like, what's the point? I don't know. Like I said, that's why I just feel like I'm spinning my wheels. 33 years old. Fucking 7 years, I'll be 40. I've got nothing to show for it. And as a man, you need to, provide. You need to, and it just fucking sucks. I just feel like sometimes I'm just not cut out for this world, this system that has been created, and people being okay with where we're at. I don't know. I just find it's insane. It's like I even think if I were to have kids, like if some one of my kids said to me, "Oh, I wanna go in I don't know English language literature or something." I'm like, the fuck you are. What are you gonna do with that? But I'm passionate about it. Doesn't matter. You're seeing people earning hundreds of thousands of dollars online for doing nothing. And I love the people that argue and say, "Oh, online content creation is hard." Okay, sure. Yeah. Doesn't require a lot of effort to get there. And you can hate me for it, but I just find all it takes is one click of a button and an algorithm that likes you, and poof, magic. Famous. Like, even I think I've spoken about this before. There's a guy in the States, I don't know where he's from. He made content similar to this, saying he hates the system. He worked at a tire shop company 9 years or something, saved some money on the side. And he documented his journey in buying a fucking sailboat. And now he's famous because he sailed to Hawaii with his cat. And he's got 2.2 million followers on Instagram. And now, look, I am in no way, shape, or form jealous. That's not the issue. What I take here is the issue is he's being propped up as like this, like, I don't know, like this gift to people. Like, this is a savior. He's gonna do what you love. And how many people have come before him? But not like that. He quit his job. He bought a sailboat. So what? But that's social media propping people like this up. And now he's going to make a boatload of cash, and companies are going to profit off of it. And, he's set for life. But what's special about him? He bought a boat. If there was no social media, he would a week tops, and then he'd be back at a job. But that's the thing, social media. It's a illusion. Everyone's disillusioned. Everyone's thinking that this is, and this is why there's so many angry people in the world, and why so many people want to quit this system and create this fuckery that we're in right now. Nobody wants to work anymore. Everyone wants to be content creators on Instagram and TikTok. And I'm not saying the old ways were better, but at least there was some stability there, and we weren't all so fucking glued into our phones all the time and comparing ourselves to others. Today it's just like it's just noise, digital noise. So yeah, that's what I take issue with. I'm burnt. I'm burnt. It's like, even right now, 33 years old, I'm working a very meh job, and I'm thinking, okay, so what can I do? Quit? Fine. Do what else? What else am I going to do? Go for another company that may keep me for a little bit and then fire me? Go back to school? Study what? Is it worth it? Is AI going to take over my job? How many people are going to be graduating from that field that are going to be looking for work? My age. Why would someone want to hire someone who's older when they can hire someone new and pay them less? So what are my options? Like, what are my options? And yeah, sure. Look, I'm grateful for all the things that I have in my life. I got a roof over my head. I got food on my table. But this life sometimes doesn't seem worth. Not life. This life in this system doesn't seem worth it. Not life itself. Life is beautiful. Life is absolutely beautiful and a blessing at that. But this system, both the old and new, it just doesn't seem fucking worth it. There's no stability. It's whoever gets to the top the quickest at this point. And I'm done. Absolutely done.